What's up with it? You watching the Bay Mama TV? And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Hood TV. And the title is Diddy Victim Reveals How He Sold Her to Saudi Prince. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man, because this Snoopy badass baby mama, you know what I'm saying? She popping up on the internet from time to time doing her thing. I think she more so known for like messing with Crip Mac, you know what I'm saying? That's when she started getting that little clout going on. But man, I ain't know she had a Diddy connection and a Diddy story, man. I ain't know she was like a Diddy victim, man. That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But shit, let's check out the video and see what she talking about. Yeah.
Real reasons why or what really happens, they don't know because they wasn't there, and that would affect me emotionally. But I got myself into a situation where I was about to get sex trafficked, and this was like 3 years ago. You know, I came up on this prince, and he was Arabian, and he flew me to Miami, and he said I was going to be there for 2 weeks.
Another day, another wild Diddy story. Imagine being flown out by a Saudi prince, only to find yourself caught up in a world you didn't sign up for. One of Diddy's alleged victims is speaking out, claiming she was sold to a prince and forced into a disturbing world of orgies. And trust me, what she saw at these so-called freak-off gatherings will leave you questioning everything that you have heard so far. Let's break this down. First up, we've got Tanea Wallace, an aspiring singer-songwriter who claims her journey into Diddy's satanic world started with an invitation from a Saudi prince. According to her, she was flown from Los Angeles to Miami under the impression that this was a glamorous networking opportunity. But as she later revealed, things took a dark turn once she stepped into Diddy's so-called freak-off party.
I just started hearing conversations, and I just got sex trafficking from it because,
Damn.
you know, I heard the prince saying something like, oh, you can have whoever you want. Like, he was like selling us, you know? So I'm like, is this sex trafficking? Like,
Man.
Wallace shared vivid details about what she witnessed. The party reportedly went on all night, ending at 7 a.m. with people engaging in satanic acts while seemingly under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Tanea also mentioned seeing little people, if you know what I mean, dressed up like Harajuku Barbies, complete with red lipstick and outfits designed to make them look older. She said they were surrounded by adults, with some trying to shield them from view. Based on this, people are speculating that these adults were taking turns with them. They weren't supposed to be there, Wallace claimed, emphasizing how disturbing the whole scene was. Diddy's lawyers, of course, wasted no time denying her claims, calling them completely and categorically false. But as Tanea's story continues to spread, it raises even more questions about what really went down at these parties.
I ain't gonna lie, one thing I will say though, like, she basically a random female with a crazy story. So like, man, if you pick up random females and then they go tell a story, like sometimes the police probably gonna be looking at this person like, this person is crazy. Like, we got to get this person evaluated. You know what I'm saying? Especially saying like a star name, like, oh, I got violated by Diddy. They're going to be like, damn, this motherfucker crazy. Like, the hell Diddy doing out here or in this area? You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to believe that shit damn near.
but like this right here, where am I about to be tomorrow? And why are we still here? So then he says, well, we're going to go to Cuba. So the girls start talking in the house, and they're like, girl, I got to get back home. And he said that I can't leave. And I'm like, well, what is he going to do with us? Then, you know, we went to some celebrities' house, and we ended up at P. Diddy's house. And I just started hearing conversations, and I just got sex trafficking from it.
Allegedly, Diddy would host these parties where A-list celebs, royal families would have their pick.
At a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual. Get it straight.
Now, if you thought Tanea's account was bad, Ashley Parham's allegations take things to a whole new level. In a $50 million lawsuit, she claims Diddy orchestrated a horrifying act of revenge after she accused him of being involved in Tupac's death during a FaceTime call. Parham alleges that Diddy threatened her, saying she would pay for her accusations. Shortly after, she was lured to a house in Orinda, California, under the pretense of helping a friend with medication. But when she arrived, she claims Diddy was waiting for her, knife in hand. What happened next is deeply disturbing. According to Parham, Diddy and his crew jumped her, and he went as far as using a TV remote in the attack. Parham says he threatened her life throughout the ordeal, even saying, "Your life is in my hands. I can make you disappear, and no one will ever find you." Diddy allegedly tried to pay her off to claim the essay was consensual. When she refused, he reportedly threatened her family and bragged about getting away with worse crimes.
Woman says she was ganged by P. Diddy and his entourage and drugged as well more than 6 years ago in California. Ashley Parham says the terrifying evening involved a knife fight with Diddy in which she grazed him and being shot at before she could escape with her life.
Parham's story doesn't end there. She says that even after escaping, she faced challenges reporting the essay. Deputies allegedly dismissed her cries for help, and it took days before she could get a proper R-kit administered. Her lawsuit.
That's like a crazy story to tell the authorities, for real though, man. Like, you been assaulted by this star that be on TV, you know what I'm saying, on the radio. Like, man, the police probably not gonna believe that, for real though. And, shit, just think about it. Like, the average person not gonna believe it. Just imagine somebody come to your door right now, talk about Diddy did something to them, or a celebrity that did something to them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be looking at them like, man, yo ass crazy. You feel me? For real though.
Also names Diddy's assistant, aka Diddy's Madam Christina Coram, accusing her of enabling Diddy's toxic behavior. Parham claims that during the attack, Diddy's assistant suggested selling her for S or shipping her overseas. This shocking claim ties into broader allegations of Diddy's involvement in trafficking.
I'm looking like, are those midgets? Because people were trying to, it's people over them. Like, it's people trying to hide what they're doing.
Adults who are little people, or are you talking about minors?
Am I gonna get in trouble? I don't want to say I witnessed any of that crazy stuff, but we all have common sense.
Here's where things get even more twisted. Tanea's story about being flown out by a Saudi prince raises questions about how deep Diddy's alleged transfer network might go. Was the prince complicit, or was he another guest in a long line of powerful figures attending these infamous parties? As it stands, Diddy is facing multiple charges. He's currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, with the trial set for May 2025. Despite maintaining his innocence, these mounting allegations aren't helping his case. From Tanea Wallace's claims about minors at his parties to Ashley Parham's harrowing account of assault, the evidence against him continues to pile up. The internet is filled with reactions to these shocking allegations, and people have a lot to say. One comment reads, "There has to be thousands of girls like her who have the stories but are too afraid to bring them up." Another user highlighted Tanea's strength, writing, "She saved herself by being mindful of who she truly is as a person, no matter what was trying her. That takes real strength and intelligence." Despite the disturbing
I ain't gonna lie, man. If you think about it, man, that boy, Frederick, you know, the one that was from making the band, he said Diddy threatened him, and you know, he a dude, and like, he said he even thought twice about what Diddy said. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I fucked his head up." You know what I'm saying? So imagine some females, man, and he putting pressure on them. They gonna be probably scared as hell too. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, Frederick ain't no scary type dude. So like, for him to think twice, I mean, Diddy really is intimidating, man, for real though. And it's somewhat evidence of him abusing his power and using his power to silence people, man, for real.
Nature of her story, people are admiring her courage for stepping forward and shedding light on these allegations. But not everyone is letting Tanea off the hook so easily. One comment points out the complexities of the situation. Did anybody have a problem that she said she met a random prince who flew her to Miami and she stayed for 1 month? The ST had already started. Who with a healthy mind does that? And 5 kids? She doesn't look past 30. So, what do you think about all this? Could Tanea's story open the floodgates for others to come forward? Is this just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to exposing Diddy's alleged crimes? And most importantly, will justice ever truly be served? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, she came with a crazy story, man. It ain't no telling if she clout chasing or it's a real story. Man, I don't know what to think about that, man. For real, man. Y'all think she telling the truth or what, man? For real. Or y'all think she clout chasing or something? You feel me? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Babe Mama. TV. And appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace. Yeah.